Hey guys, today I felt very inspired to create some content around the idea of allowing people the experience or journey of their own vibrational choice. Um, but before we get into that, I want to reiterate and practice this embodiment process that has been so beneficial to my life. This pyramid of abundance practice that can be used in any situation. It's something you just do privately in your own mind, no matter where you are. Could be at a rock concert, could be trying to feel safe or trying to feel awesome or whatever feeling you're trying to call in. No matter who, what, where you are, you can use this practice. So, just to quickly reiterate and to actually get us going. So, to start this video, we're going to tune in. Hopefully, you've done your meditation or whatever meditation is for you. Sometimes meditation is people go run, and that's how they meditate, that's how they tune in. So the first point, we tune into our higher power, sometimes tapping into that energy above your head is where your higher mind physically sits in this realm. And you can tap in. Thanks to Karen Bell, she gave me this little, Karen Bell Intuitive, she gave me this little tip, which I'm using and appreciating. So we're tapping into the higher mind. Okay, your higher source mind. Remember, you are God, you are source. You are, 90% source and really only about 10% a physical being down here. It looks like the other way around, but you're really more 90% source. The way I know that is in real life terms is when you feel inspired or you see someone achieve something and you emotionally connect and you get goosebumps everywhere and you just know that someone's just had this most incredible experience. It's because the inner God in you and the inner God in them is connecting and vibing, and it goes all over and through your body. It doesn't hit 10% of your body, it hits 90% of your body. So that's a physical way I I know that, I guess in real life terms, that we are far more source than we are um, a physical being. So anyway, step one, higher mind. Just quickly tune in there. Step two, your physical body. Just feel into your body, ground. It's so important to be able to really pull that information down. Is just to give your body a quick tap if you need to. Feel yourself in the body, especially at the moment with all these solar flares and solar storms going on. It's such a powerful process to just go outside, connect to Gaia, put your feet in the grass and the dirt and just ground in and let these solar flares and these X class and M class flares, you know, um, trust that what's coming is our upgrade, is for our upgrade. Um, They yesterday was, well, I was feeling it. It was a big hit of solar activity, and I just did the self-care stuff. I bathed in a lot of water throughout the day. Water is an incredible conductor of source energy and allows this new high frequency energy to just come in, wash away, the old and bring in the new. So as much as you can jump in a bath at the moment for the next sort of 5 weeks, where these solar storms are going to be quite intense, I encourage you to do that as a way of allowing this to come in with as low resistance as possible, because it is harder on our bodies. Listen to yourself, take your naps, and all the rest of it. Yeah, and then it was incredible. It was a really tough day yesterday, feeling all that, and then I had I think it was like a 14-hour sleep, which was I just woke up feeling like, wow, had fantastic dreams, and yeah, just as these solar things keep coming in, and we're getting through this stuff, guys. It's getting easier and easier. We've still got a ways ahead of us. But as Abraham says, it's like a trampoline. When you bounce down, had a tough day yesterday with it all, feeling it the next day, bang, you go right back up. So just trust the universe, trust what's coming in from the universe, these solar flares. Trust that it's for our upgrade, for our betterment, for our advancement, for our happiness. And just take care of yourself. So yeah, quickly, higher mind connect. Step 2, physical mind, the grounding, receiving mind, connecting to Gaia. Then step 3 is being in your heart. The true superpower is staying in your heart. Sometimes if I just need to slow down and breathe, I'll just take 3 deep connecting breaths into my heart. And then by that 3rd breath, when I've exhaled, I know I'm in my heart. 3 is a very powerful number, the number of the Trinity, a number of completion, and I believe it's also a very strong number in connection. So once we get into step 3, we're connecting in our heart, we're connecting strongly to our higher mind, and we're in that receptive mode, ready to receive and hear from step or point 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which is point 4 is our spiritual team, our guides, ascended masters, spiritual masters, our non-physical family and friends from this incarnation and God knows how many more that are surrounding us, protecting us, loving us, inspiring us, giving us information on anything that we're excited about hearing about. They know exactly when to just slot that message in so it's received. If you've asked for it, it will be given. So yeah, step 4. Once you've done those first 3 steps, then you're ready to hear from your spiritual team, your guides. And remember that your spiritual team or your guidance is unique and special to you, and only you can tap into your own individual guidance. Okay? Only you know what's best for you. Only you know. And your team, that have access to the higher mind, the bird's eye view of your whole blueprint, life blueprint in this incarnation. Your team have access to that, and they know how to, guide you around any and all sort of resistance, any and all contrasting things that they know are triggers for you, that concern you, that worry you. They know how to help you and guide you. Okay, they are always recalibrating and recalibrating and recalibrating and knowing exactly how to assist you. So if we tune in and we trust the process, we trust the universe, we know that we are this sort of pyramid-like vibrating, expansive being. We're like an expanding pyramid, And whatever we want to create in that pyramid inside this vessel, we can create. So once we've done all those steps and then we feel, well, I'm abundant. Step 5 is of abundance. I'm abundant in whatever I want to create, whatever I've focused my mind to tune into and create more of, I can do that. Okay. And so really this pyramid process is just about knowing that in every single moment we are abundant. It's only when we tune away from this and we start believing in stuff that doesn't feel good in our body, it doesn't resonate with any of these high frequency points, 5 points. That's when we start believing, the noise. That's not source energy. We start believing in things and beliefs about ourselves that aren't true. You are a loved being in every moment in time. 1000%. So, I just wanted to quickly reiterate and go back over that process, even though it took 11 minutes. So today I wanted to, as I said, talk about allowing people the experience or the journey of their vibration. Okay. So I received this through meditation. I was very excited. I knew a video was coming, and I just received all this download in a meditation, and I took some notes, and I just feel called to talk about this today. This is extremely beneficial for myself, and I hope it's a little bit beneficial for someone else. If it helps one person, then I'm super happy. So while at the moment on Earth things are a bit intense, if we focus that way, if we pay attention to the drama and the noise, and we see what's going on, we can see that there are people making some choices that we probably wouldn't choose, but what the bigger picture is from the bird's eye view, from source, from God, is we've all come, well, first of all, the diversity of opinions, the diversity of experiences is perfect. It's absolutely perfect. We knew we were coming down into this highly contrasting experience, and we knew and we were told before we came that by the time of this time in your experience, it will be pretty intense. We were briefed on what it would be about, and we were told that you'll have your guidance, you'll have your team, and we will send help, we will send energetic help. The help will be just endless and continuing always. And we were told that your time of when you come and when you leave will be perfect, and to trust in the experience and to trust in us and all those good things. And we said yes to this. So just know that you have what it takes to do whatever you feel called to do, whatever's your highest excitement that aligns you, that makes you feel good, that makes you feel like joyful. You've got it, and if it's inspired and makes your heart sing, go for it. Just absolutely go for it and trust in yourself and your team and all the love around you. Love is so, so powerful, and love will always dominate on this planet. It will always dominate. One of the ways I know that is because the frequency of like little kids, babies, and animals is so high frequency. And we're so blessed to have all these, new little ones coming in, and all these animals that are constantly, um, they're sort of clearing energy, raising the vibration for us. No wonder dogs have to sleep so much and cats have to sleep so much. That's how they manage their energy, and the resistance that they feel on this planet. Um, they, and it's just innately how they are, and how they've been designed to be these, gorgeous, incredible, non-physical little beings of love and light, that just love us no matter what. They're just so special, you know. How lucky are we to have them first and foremost. Just love us no matter what. It's incredible. Um, so, just to reiterate, there is so much love around us. But if we look at this from the eagle's perch, from Source's view, we have all these different incarnations on all these different places throughout the cosmos, and there is great benefit in going through something that was not your highest frequency of love. We've all made choices and done things that came from a disconnected place, and we thought this is what we need to do. And what the beauty is of that little, path we pathed out is that we learnt what the experience is by choosing to take a low frequency energetic choice, something that didn't light us up. Maybe you were pissed off about something, or you wanted revenge, or you just thought, fuck it, this is what I'm going to do. Um, there was so much learning and necessary unfolding in those choices. You've, as Abraham Hicks says, you've never actually made a wrong choice. You obviously, your soul needed that. You needed to learn that. You needed to experience that. You needed to know that, oh, okay, when I do this and come from this kind of vibe, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't resonate so good, and doesn't really work out for me or what I wanted in the long term. And there's a lot of people on a global level that have made those choices that are sort of quite loud at the moment, because those choices now aren't working out, and those choices are, causing all sorts of sort of contrast in that person's life. And not that contrast is a bad thing. That's precisely the point, that it's not a bad thing. There's just choices. Do I want to feel, happy, or do I want to feel a bit more of a low frequency? It's all a diversity. It's all a mix of, just choices. That's all it is. And how we can more seamlessly move through these experiences, shared experiences, is to, first of all, minimize how much airtime in your life you give, looking at that. Because you can't expect yourself to look at certain things and feel good. That's never going to happen. But you can look at something for a short period of time and go, okay, that's this person's energetic choice. That's where this person's soul is for now. Um, you know, I don't want to begrudge them, control them, or view their choice as, more right or more wrong. It's just their choice. And, we don't know what's been past, present, or future for that person. And, contrast in most cases is extremely necessary for someone's further understanding, of a particular topic. It's always beneficial contrast. You always, when you come through something, you go, man, I'm through it now. I'm completely through that, and I get it. I'm completely through it, and I get it. And you realize, first and foremost, wow, I got through that, and I'm become more because of it. I'm more expansive, I'm more solid, I'm more this expanded, abundant being. I realize now how I'm even more connected to my higher team. I'm even more grounded. I'm even more in my heart now, and therefore ready to receive from my team. And I'm more knowing, which is step 5, of my abundance, because I got through that and I'm okay. And I learnt so much through it. And that's going to serve me well in the next thing and the next thing. And maybe you're not ready to say that yet, but I'm almost certain that down the road at some point you'll go, yeah. And so I myself do not want to begrudge anyone the fullest expanded unfoldment of their own experience, because we're all a part of this perfect whole tapestry. All of us make that tapestry whole, all of us, and we all have to walk our own path, make our own choices, feel those things out, and be allowed to feel those things out fully and completely. Now, in terms of supporting things around this, in terms of law of attraction, that I find it hugely calming, peaceful, enlightening, is that as long as you're not pushing against something and sort of and that means you're choosing it, you're actually you're attracting that into your being. By pushing against, you're actually attracting that into you, that energy into you. As long as you're not doing that, you'll be guided in and around and through all of that. We can only sort of attract or become entangled in that sort of stuff when we have a matching frequency, a matching energy, okay? And sometimes simply by just deciding that someone's wrong and you're right, sometimes that can just, if you keep pushing against it and keep pushing against it, sometimes that can, draw things closer to you than you want. And, it's like when you look at little kids playing and stuff, like, we know that they're just going through the motions of life, and they're figuring out what works, what doesn't work. They're having their reactions, and they're coming to their own little conclusions too about things. We're just the grown-up version, and things come to us, for us, when they're ready. And so it's just a very sort of powerful, peaceful, and loving thing to know that as long as you follow your, you know, the formula, which is follow your path of your individual highest excitement in any moment in time, whatever excites you. It might be going and taking a nap in that moment. Next moment, it might be, oh, I want to look this up, or oh, I want to take my dog for a walk, or oh, I want to eat some ice cream. Whatever it is, follow your individual path of highest excitement without any insistence on the outcome. Take it as far as you can. Again, without any insistence on certain outcomes. And, synchronicities and things will start to engage and just keep leading you to the next and the next and the next. And that's sort of how you get into your state of flow. And so as long as you're sort of, doing you basically and following your calling, your excitement, and just allowing people to be who they are, to think what they want to think, to feel how they want to feel, to do what they want, like I don't want to come to this planet and think that me personally, I don't want to have a feeling that I know better than someone else's choices for their life. I mean, that just feels so wrong to me, like, how can I know? How can I know what any other person has been through, has experienced? How can I know? I can't know. That's between that person and God. And so, or source, or, whatever you call your higher being, Allah, whatever. So yeah, I just wanted to throw a few little nuggets your way. I hope this has helped someone. Again, by embodying that pyramid of abundance process and engaging in that, I know that that this process and following your highest excitement and doing your spiritual practices, doing your self-care, and just completely allowing people to unfold and come out of this and to have their path and to have their choices. And the most loving thing we can do is just wish everyone well in whatever choice they make. Know and remember that there's this incredible energy of love around this planet. There's so much help, there's so much guidance, there's so much support. Nothing's going wrong. Everything's unfolding and coming to light as it should in its right time. Remember, you've got your own individual team of light that's specific just for you. It's a massive team. Each person has a massive team of light around them, supporting them, loving them. And remember, your guidance is just for you and specific to you. So only you can know, what's right for you. So I'm going to love you guys and leave you guys, and hope you're having a beautiful day, night, wherever you are right now. Hope you felt a bit of a hit of unconditional love. That's the intention of this channel. And hope you guys have lots of laughs today. That's just the best frequency of all. Like, How good does it feel when you've come through something and you can actually get to the point where you're like, oh, I'm actually laughing about that now. I feel like comedians are the truest, not truest, but they're just such a necessary light workers, on this planet. And yeah, when you can get right through it to the other side and you're laughing at it, that's brilliant. Okie dokie. Lots of love, guys. Have a good one.